So hi guys, welcome to coding.png. Today is our day 34 of 75 days coding challenge, and today we have picked up one new problem statement from Lababbar Bhaiya's DSA 450 sheet. So today we're gonna see the second problem statement based on arrays and list. So what this problem statement says, let's look into that. Okay, so here is that problem statement. So we have to find out today maximum and minimum element from an array. Okay, we have to do the minimum number of comparisons to find out that. Okay, so let's first see what could be the input. Okay, so input would look like this: 3 5 4 1 9, like some distinct number they have given in an array or a list. Okay, we have to find out like from this from these elements, like 1 is the minimum and 9 is the maximum element here. Okay, so let's move to the approach now. Think about that. We can do this by sorting, as well as we can use our two-point approach. Okay, so by sorting, it is very clear. If we sort this in an ascending order, okay, then we would get the first element as the minimum and the last element as the maximum number. But there is another approach, two-point approach we can use. Okay, we will define one minimum value and one maximum value, then we will traverse from first and from last. Okay, from both the ways we will traverse this array and figure out like what is the minimum value and what is the maximum value. So let's look into the solution now. Let's go to my VS Code. Here I have written that solution using two-point approach. Okay, so in first I have given defined one given list. Okay, whatever the elements in that, we have to find the minimum and maximum. Okay, and then I have defined one ling variable having the length of that list. Then I is just one side of the pointer, and j is another side of that list pointer. Okay, I points to now initial index, that is 0, and j points to the last index, that is length minus 1. Okay, and minimum and maximum two variable I have defined. In that I will place the value whatever we will find out from the logic. Okay, and if we see, we have written one while statement. Okay, in that we are traversing the whole given list. Okay, till this I points to till I this I is less than this j value, right? J is here, I is here, so j is bigger and I is lower, and I will move one by one till it reaches here. This loop will flow, and similarly for the and j greater than 0, and similarly for this as well, this will move till it reaches here, till the initial point. Okay, this while loop will continuously move on. And if we see on line number 12, I have written one if condition and else condition. From the I pointers, okay, we are moving and we are trying to find out the minimum value, and from the j pointer I'm trying to find out the maximum value. Okay, so that's how this two pointers approach work. So in first condition, I have written like the first element is less than the element which is next to that first element, right? Here is our j, here is our I, then I plus 1, we are checking these two values, right? So if that second one is bigger, then we will assign, okay, if the second one is bigger, we will assign, okay, the first one is lesser, right? So first one is minimum value. And in the else condition, if the second one is smaller, then we will assign, okay, minimum is this one. Similarly, if we move to the line number 16, there I have written one more if statement. There we are checking for the maximum. We are trying to find out maximum number from that condition, that is written on line number 16. So what that condition stating is, if that j, whatever the value on j index, that is greater than the maximum, okay, then we will define that maximum to that value. Okay, if that is not, and then we will decrease the j and increase the I. Okay, on each and every this iteration after this comparison, we will increase the i's pointer and decrease this j pointer, so that we can traverse this one by one whole list. So like that. And after that I have printed out minimum and maximum value. So let's run this file and see what is the outcome here. So my file name is find min max.py. So you could see I got 3 is first print statement. Okay, that is minimum value, and in a second print statement I have printed out the maximum value. If we see in a given list, yes, 3 is the minimum value. Okay, and the maximum value here is 35, right? So 35 it returned. So that's how this two-point approach works. So if you see in the list, I have marked that as yes, that is done, and this can be done by the two approaches, sorting and two-point approach. So two-point approach is efficient, so I use that. So thank you guys. See you in next video. Take care.